What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to Shades Tube, everybody. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm just giving time for some people to come in. I just had some technical difficulties a few minutes ago. I messed up the live and everything, so I had to stop it and start it back again. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to Shades Tube. Don't forget to thumbs up this video as well as subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel. Welcome to all of my new subbies. Thank you to all my subbies that's been with me from day whatever. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in to this late night live with Shades too. Guys, don't forget I usually do my lives on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around 6 or either 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, this Wednesday I won't be doing a live because I have to take my daughters on a some type of audition thing, but I probably would try to do a live tomorrow. Okay, then the next live will be on Friday after that. Okay, so tonight's topic, guys, let me see if anybody came in yet. Let's give everybody time to come in. A lot of people be asleep, y'all, and I know this, but that's okay. I'm still gonna do this live. And whoever don't catch it in live can catch the replay. All right. It's hard doing these lives because I'll be just getting off of work and getting home, getting everything situated before I actually start my live. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's turn this maybe down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and start, guys, because I can't wait all day. We're just gonna try to be on here for about an hour and a half, and go through this tonight in a professional way. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, where's the thing that I'm looking for? I want to put their music on. Y'all know I always do. And take my eyes off. Okay, let me cut my eyes. Okay, so anyway, guys, tonight we're going to be talking about turn this down a little bit. We're going to be talking about relationships, everybody. Relationships. The type of people that we're looking for in a relationship. Part of that topic will be for tonight is we're going to talk about finding a real man in a real woman. Now, I'll probably break this up into a couple parts for this entire week. I don't know for sure yet because I can't cover everything tonight, and I'm not trying to be on here for a long time. So we probably will break this down into different sections to make it a little bit more interesting. Plus, that way we can go over a lot of things versus just covering so much and then don't really get a chance to talk about it in detail. All right. Let me turn this down a little bit more. Y'all, I'm washing clothing at the same time. So if you hear anything in the background, it is my washer in the background that you may hear. Okay. The TV is turned down, so you won't be hearing that. All right. So let me go ahead and go back to this. Let me turn this music up just a little, because I like to hear it in the background a little bit. I think I can hear that. Okay, so guys, we're going to talk about, let me just say welcome to everybody in the bushes. No one is in my chat right now. I don't know where all my people are at. They probably at somebody else's page watching their videos. No problem, because I don't be, into all that type of stuff, as long as people will see my video eventually. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, tonight we're going to talk about, the first thing we're going to cover is finding ourselves, or either knowing what a real man is, just in case you're a man and you just want to make sure that you have the qualities that women are looking for when looking for a real man. Okay, and if you don't have a man and you're looking for someone, like y'all always say, I want a real man, I'm going to tell you what those qualities are tonight. Okay, for the real man, then I'm going to do the woman. Okay, so number one, I think there are, let's see how many it is here. There are 10, I believe it is. Okay. So, oh my God, what did I just do? So a real man, y'all, is responsive to your needs, okay? Real men don't merely care about how you fit into their world. Instead, they care about your individual needs. If your partner gets upset just because your needs interrupt his day or cause a minor inconvenience, then you should find someone less selfish to share your life with, okay? So yeah, a real man, they're not going to be tripping out, about adding you into their world, like I just said. Okay, they actually are concerned about your interests, your needs, your goals. They're concerned about you. So they're going to try to add you, include you into their world. Okay. Just like with a real woman, she does the same thing. She's not going to be like you are an inconvenience. You get on her nerves and blase, blase. She's going to do the same thing. She's going to find out what your needs are. Okay. And she's going to try to include your needs, whatever you want to do, or if you want to talk, or whatever the case is. She's going to try to include that into her daily schedule. Just like how I include you guys into my schedule, even though I be very busy, I still include doing these lives every single day into my schedule. Okay, because I care. This is the same way a real man or a real woman will do when they are in a relationship or when they are trying to be in a relationship with a special person. Okay. A real man would never project his faults onto you. Here you come. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Okay, so number two, real men don't automatically assume a relationship problems are caused by you. Okay, instead they take an honest look in the mirror before speaking up. Let me stop it right there. Right, a real man, like if you get into a disagreement, a real man, just like a real woman, is not going to automatically say, "Oh, it's your fault." Tell you everything that you're doing, but not accepting his or her role into whatever conflict or problems you guys may have. Okay. So we say what is it? Instead, a real man, just like a real woman, they will take an honest look in the mirror before speaking up because it's easy to project your own problems onto another person. If your partner always points the finger at you instead of working together with you as a team, then he or she isn't worthy of your companionship. And that's exactly what I just said. And I have always told you guys, don't start talking loud in here. I can hear you. Sorry about that, y'all. I have always said once before, many times before when I was talking about relationships and stuff like that, that real men and women, they will try to work together as a team to handle whatever situation that may be coming or have already happened. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to sit here and just blame you for everything. Okay. They're going to try to figure out what happened. They're going to look at themselves. They'll look at you too, but they're going to also look at themselves. And they're going to be very truthful and say what caused a problem. They're not going to just make you take all the blame if you didn't really cause everything. It usually takes two people anyway to it usually takes two people when a problem arises, even when a problem hasn't arise. I mean, hasn't happened. It usually takes two people. Okay, so therefore, if it takes two people, then it's just not one person's fault. Okay, even when it looked like it's one person's fault, there is always a reason why somebody did something or said something. So a real woman or a real man, he or she is going to look at those reasons. They're going to look at themselves too. They're going to look at everything to try to figure out what happened, what created this, instead of just jumping up on you and going off on you and blaming you for everything. The only type of people that do this is cowards, people who don't care, people who can't take responsibilities for their own actions and just want to blame you for everything, whether it's a man or a woman in a relationship. If anybody does that, that's the type of person they are. Because a real man or woman will look in the mirror at themselves, try to examine what went on, what happened, and try to figure out what role they played in the entire thing, and then go from there. That's what real women and men do. Okay. Number three, a real man is willing to take actions without hesitation. Real men don't seek approval for everything they do. Instead, they are confident to take action without hesitation. Let's stop right there. That's true. You don't have to wait for approval from your friend or from your relative or from some YouTube people or from people at church and things like this. Um, they're going to examine what's going on, look at the pros and cons, and see what they need to do. They're going to talk to their partner too. and see what their partner is talking about. This applies to real women as well. That's what they're going to do, the same exact thing. They're not going to run out and start talking to their friends and trying to get their friends' advice, jump on YouTube, trying to get strangers' advice about their relationship when they don't even know both sides of the story, or go run to their relatives and tell them everything when they haven't talked to both people or their friends in their neighborhood or in their clique or whatever you call it. They're not going to do that. They're going to get together with the person they are dating, and they're going to discuss this with them and try to find a resolution versus asking everybody else how to handle their problems. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with getting a little opinion from other people, okay? But the thing is, you don't need to be running to these people first, okay, before you run to each other and try to solve everything, okay? And then if you want to get other people's advice, input, then you may do that. You may do that. However, jumping on YouTube, on a social platform like that, and blabbing about your personal relationship to people that you really don't know, and they definitely don't know both people, okay? It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And no one should do that. Even if I'm guilty of that, no one should do that. That's not a successful relationship, point blank. And it's not good. Okay, so we just went over that part. So they say, while your partner should consult you about major life decisions that you deserve to have, and say, he shouldn't be so hesitant that he seeks your permission for every single thing he does. That's another thing. You don't have to let me go over that again. Let me say it again. Right. You don't have to seek your permission. Just the woman don't either about every little thing. Okay. However, you guys should be seeking permission about certain things. Okay, in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be in a relationship and just do everything the way you want to, or expect the other person to do things the way you want to do, but you're not doing the same thing. Okay, it's a give and take. And plus, you got to be able to communicate effectively and realize that each person should be able to do certain things, you know, and each person should be discussing with you guys should be discussing with each other what goes, what you guys want in a relationship, the things that you can do and the things you can't do in a relationship. Okay. And another thing is that you can't be, like some people when they be in a relationship, right? They are very, very clingy, right? And they just don't want to do anything without their partner. You got to give each other space to breathe. Okay. Real women, real men know this. They know you cannot suffocate. That's the word I was looking for. Each other. Okay. You can come together. You can do things together. You can talk about issues. You can agree on certain things. You can make plans about the way you want you can make goals in the way you want the relationship to go. You can tell each other what the dislikes and likes are, what you don't permit in your relationship, what you do permit in your relationship. But at the same time, you still you can't be suffocating each other. You got to give each other air to breathe. And you also got to let each other think independently as well as thinking together and doing things together. Okay. Because the reason why I say that is because if your partner cannot think for themselves, if a major situation occur, they're not going to know how to handle it. If you're handling everything and don't never let them think or make them feel like they can't think or anything. So you got to let them be able to think independently, whether it's the man or the woman. And at the same time, you have to learn how to think together as well to solve problems, you know? And that's just what it makes. I mean, that's just what it takes, y'all. A real man is passionate about something besides his relationship. Okay, so real men don't consider their relationship to be their one and only interest. Okay, right, just like women, same thing. Okay, real men, real woman, real men, real women, they don't think about not having other passions that they like. Okay, again, here we go with the suffocation. If you are in a relationship, right, and everything just centers around the other person, and you don't do anything of interest for yourself, or you're not passionate about anything but each other, how can that relationship be successful? How can it? You have to have other passions besides each other. For example, another thing that I'm passionate about is writing. Okay. So at times I'll go out alone or whatever the case is and go write. Okay. Or whatever I'm passionate about. So when you're in a relationship with someone, okay, and you call yourself a real man or a real woman, you have to realize that your partner is going to be passionate not just about you, but about other things too. Now, I'm not talking about other women or other men. Okay. I'm talking about passionate about things that they like to do. Okay. Like some men are passionate about football. So the partner, which is the woman, has to understand that. And when football is on, if he does not want her to be doing certain things, I think she should respect that. She should respect that. Now granted, she can, if he wants her to, or if she feels like she's left out, she may want to start learning about football. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe share football games with him. You know what I'm saying? Sit there and eat wings with him or whatever the case is, and just share that time with him. But just don't be doing too much talking, talking and stuff. The same thing that he, if he thinks that his woman or whatever the case is spending too much time doing whatever she likes, something that she's very passionate about. Okay, well maybe he can come and join her. It depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then he can put his interest into that as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you guys can do. Now, at times, people do want to do things by themselves. So you have to realize that as well. A real man and a real woman will realize that sometimes your partner wants to do things by themselves, things that they are passionate about. They may not want you to come. And you have to be mature enough to know this. You know what I'm saying? And respectful enough to know this and to do as that person asks you to do without making up an argument or getting to an argument about it and things like that. A lot of people do that all the time, women and men. Okay, here we go. Number 5, a real man isn't suspicious or paranoid without a cause. And I really do have to agree with that, because when you are secure within, like I have always said before in other videos, and this applies to both women and men, when you are secure within, you're not going to be paranoid about your relationship. You're not going to be paranoid when you see your man or woman talking to another, the opposite sex. You're not going to be running around here accusing each other of cheating, of flirting, or doing anything inappropriate, because you're going to be secure within. Now, granted, it's also up to your partner to make you feel secure, okay? By not doing things to make it look like you are cheating or flirting with people or doing just things inappropriate, okay? Um, a lot of times when people accuse people of doing certain things, it's because people give off that type of aroma. And then sometimes these same people who are accusing, they are doing stuff. Okay. So when you're in a relationship and you think you are a real man or a real woman, you cannot make your partner feel insecure with the relationship by doing things to make them feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like playing little flirting games or jealous games, or little things like that that women and sometimes men play. Okay, you have to make your partners feel confident. Okay, confident. Let them know that you want them. You know, and stay respectful. Point blank. And at the same time, your partner can't be sitting around here thinking you can't talk to other people. Like, if you're a woman, you can't talk to men. Okay. Point blank. Or if you're a man, you can't talk to women. As long as you're keeping it respectful. Okay. Because remember, if you are secure within and your partner is making you feel secure as well, even if your significant other talk to other men and stuff at work or wherever, you're gonna feel inside confident that that person is not and won't cheat. point blank. So real men don't accuse you of cheating without cause. Instead, they only speak up if they have a concrete reason reason for having a suspicion. And even when they do so in a way that doesn't involve wild accusations. If your partner is paranoid just because you happen to have male coworkers or friends, or if he is so suspicious that he snoops your text and internet behind your back, then you may be dating the wrong person. Point blank. Just like if a woman does that. Okay? Point blank. That's not cool. And anyway, who wants to go around checking everybody's text messages, they social media pages, their phone, and things like that to make sure someone isn't cheating? Who wants to do this? Okay? So why even, you know, be dealing with someone like that? Point blank. Why? And as a real man or a real woman, that's what you say you are, you need to learn that these are the things that we shouldn't just do. You have to make each other feel confident. You have to stay respectful. You have to allow your partner to talk to opposite sex without you tripping. You shouldn't be going through their text, looking through their email or nothing. If you have to do all these things, why are you with this person? You're not secure with any relationship. Point blank. Number 6, a real man can stay calm and cool during a confrontation. And that applies to a real woman as well. You definitely have to practice um, self-control, regardless if you're a woman or a man. Okay, real men don't resort resort to insults, judgment, or violence during a confrontation. Instead, they are willing to talk through the issues without devolving to personal attacks. If your partner explodes in anger at the slightest provocation, then please eliminate that person. Okay, point blank, because who wants to be around a person like that? Okay, if you are with a dude, okay, and he's calling you names, making judgments, of course, being violent, because you guys are having an argument, even if it's a woman, same thing applies. You shouldn't be with this person because honestly, if you guys are so in love with each other or respect each other and like each other, you should know how to talk and argue without going crazy. Okay. And another thing too, I need to add to this about placing blame on another person and not accepting the part that you played in this situation. Real men and women don't place blame unless for real, that blame needs to be placed there. Okay. Real women and men both know how to argue in a cool, calm, respectful manner. Now, granted, I know at times everybody slip up, including myself, and we get crazy. But if you're doing this continuously, or you with a person that does this all the time, that person may not be for you. Or if they're provoking you to do all this, that person may not be for you, point blank. Because who wants to be arguing with someone who will start doing insults to you, talking about you, making judgments, saying you dumb, you stupid, or you don't know how to do this, or you just not smart enough, or just all types of weird stuff people do. Okay, these are not real men or real women. Okay, and certainly if someone, whether it's a man or a woman, start trying to do violence to you during an argument, you definitely should not be dealing with that person. You definitely shouldn't be. Number 7, a real man, just like a real woman, cares about his or her appearance. Um, a real man don't let himself go. Okay, he's going to keep himself up. He's going to keep himself groomed, regardless of how much money he got. I don't care if he has to go in the bathroom and shave himself and do his hair or whatever the case is. He's going to stay looking decent. Okay, just like a real woman, looking decent, taking a bath, smelling good, getting proper hygiene, going to the dentist, taking care of their teeth, taking care of the nails, the toenails, the feet, the skin, everything. Because a real man not only cares about his woman seeing him look decent, he wants to look decent for himself, just like a real woman. She's going to want to look decent for herself, okay? They're going to take care of their physical body. They're going to take care of their mind and everything. Okay, they're going to be the best that they can be, whether it's the woman or the man. A real man, just like a real woman, is going to try to look the best that they can look for themselves and for the person they are with, point blank. Number 8, a real man doesn't add insult to injury. So here they're talking about real men don't proclaim, I told you so, after winning the argument. Instead, they let the issue go as if it didn't happen. If your partner makes you feel like a bad person just because you were wrong, then you may be dating a man who isn't emotionally intelligent. And this applies to women as well. And of course, I've been guilty of this, and this is why you work on yourself, okay? You work on yourself so you can correct the things that you may see needs to be corrected. If you look at yourself on the real in the mirror, okay, you will be honest with yourself and you will see your flaws. Okay, point blank. You will see your flaws and then you work on those flaws. Okay. But as I was going to say, real men, just like real women, don't trip out after they have an argument. And like if they win the argument, they be like, or like say, for example, if you have an argument with your man or your woman and you try to tell them to do something and they just don't see it your way. So they go ahead and do the things they want to do it in the way they want to. Then later on, everything you was telling them comes true. You don't supposed to go back and say, I told you should have did that. You don't listen to me. I told you. I was right. I was right. I told you to do that. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. Okay. You would just basically say if something do happen the way you said it was going to happen, or if you do win an argument, whatever the case is, you just let it go. Because they already know. They already know you told them. They already know you won the argument too. Okay, so what's the point of keep on talking about it? Because all you're going to do is start another argument or make the person feel some type of way about you. So just let it go. Don't add insult to injury and just let it go. Because believe me, when people do stuff and you're telling them not to do certain things and they do it anyway, and then it comes out that you was correct, they know you were correct. A lot of times they will go and tell you that you were right. Especially a real woman, she's going to tell you, you were right. Okay, I should have listened to you, point blank. And then just be done with it. You don't go, I try to tell you that I was right. You just say, okay, cool, and be done with it. That's what real men and real women do. Okay. Number 9. A real man is happy to bask in the present moment with the love of his life. Real men aren't so consumed by their work that they can't be bothered to spend uninterrupted time with you. Instead, they are happy to turn off their phone so they can focus on enjoying the present moment with their partner they know they are lucky to have. If your partner can't turn away from his work, even for a moment, to express how much he loves and appreciate you, then he isn't going to be capable of providing you with the romance and attention you deserve. And that applies to women too, y'all. Let me take a sip of water. Every time I get on this computer, I start getting that sleepy voice. And I'm not sleepy. It's only 8:15 here. Okay. Oh God, let's see. So yeah, a real man, just like a real woman, is not going to be so consumed by work or social media or their friends or anything that causes distractions. Okay, yes, they're going to do these certain things and the things they need to do, but when it's time to show you care, concern, or when you guys need to do something or talk or just watch TV together, they're going to stop and make time for you. If you meet a dude or a woman and all they want to do, and you're trying to talk to them and stuff, and all they want to do is get online or get on the phone or watch TV, um, that person may not be for you. Especially if you talk to that person and you try to explain to them that you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And then they still continuously do that. That person may not be for you. You may need to let that person go point blank. Because what's the point? It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Just like a person like this too. You got something to do this too. They'll be first doing everything it takes to get you right. And they'll be spending all the time in the world with you. And as soon as things don't go their way, then they start focusing their attention to something else. That's not a good thing to do. Okay, the correct thing to do in that case is to talk to the person you're dating or you're married to. Explain to them the issues. Try to come to a solution. If you guys can't come to a solution, then you discuss together that you need to separate. And then you do whatever you want to do, and that's the way it should be. But a lot of people are very immature and they don't do things like this. Instead, if things don't go their way, they start pulling towards something else, pulling away from you, and it just makes the issue worse, especially when you are in a marriage or a long-term relationship. That's not the way you handle things. Okay. That's why a lot of people be going through crazy arguments and other crazy things, because people do and play games like that. Pulling away from somebody, focusing on something else because you're not getting your way, or because you're disappointed in something, is not going to make things better. Okay. Point blank. It's just not. The best thing to do in that situation is to come together and talk about the problem, try to come to a solution, and then go from there. And you don't, like the thing say, you don't add, what is it? You don't add, let me see what it said. I can't remember what it said. You don't add insult to injury. Okay. You try to find out what's up, talk to that person, and try to find a solution. Okay. And then go from there. A real man, number 10, a real man isn't concerned with fitting into stereotypes. Okay. Okay. Real men aren't spineless conformists. Instead, they exercise independent thought to make their own decisions with no concern for what society or the guys have to say about it. I do not like a man who does this. Okay. Okay. Point blank. They're not real men, just like a woman who does the same thing. She's not a real woman. You don't need to be sitting around waiting for confirmation from other people or what society thinks when it comes to your relationship with someone. You should do what you think, because society isn't in your relationship. They don't know exactly what's going on. They don't know what you really like. They don't know what you really dislike. The person you're in the relationship with is the person you need to be talking to. Okay. And you should not be trying to fit in with your friends or with your people on YouTube or your family members or whatever the case is, because everybody does things to make themselves happy. Okay. And even though people will pretend like or act like they're doing everything for your best interest, they really don't know what your best interests are. Half of these people can't even figure out their own best interests. They look at their relationships, or they don't even have a relationship. So why are you going to them and getting any advice from them? It's okay to get advice from people. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is that real men and women, they seek advice to make improvements, and they don't seek advice from any old body. Okay. Point blank. And they don't try to fit into stereotypes, like how some guys are and some women too. They're not trying to do that, especially when it comes to their relationship. Okay. They know how to make their own decisions. They don't need 50,000 people to help them. They conform to what they believe based on their upbringing and blase, not conform to their friends' beliefs and their parents' beliefs, like they're a little kid, or YouTube people beliefs and things like that. For me, I agree with some of these things in this article that I was just reading from about real men and women, what they are, but mine's go a little bit in more deeper. Okay, because I think it takes a lot of qualities to be considered a real woman or a real man. Okay, and this is probably why it's so hard for me to find someone that I really truly like, because there's a lot of things that I look for. And I think if you really want a solid partner, you have to figure out what you think is a real woman or real man. And then you have to go for that. But before you go for that, you have to make sure you have those same qualities. Because one thing that I do see out here in the real world and on social media, a lot of people get on social media all darn day talking about they want a real man or a real woman, and they are a hot mess themselves. Okay, let's go over that. How in the heck do you want a real woman when you are tacky? Okay, when you don't have no self control, when you talk too much on social media, into your friends, into your relatives, into everybody, when you're not mature, okay, when you're not independent, when you're not an independent thinker, okay, when you're not secure within, when you are not happy within. These are the qualities that makes you be a real man or a real woman, along with some more in the ones that I just told you guys about from this article. A lot of times people don't find what they're looking for because they are not that person themselves. Straight up. They are not that person. Let me tell y'all something. When I meet, I don't want to talk about nobody because people get so touchy when you talk about them, but they be talking about you all the time. Okay, but anyway, let me just use some codes here. Let me see how can I word this. See, a lot of times when, now I'm talking personal, a lot of times when I meet people, right, and they find it hard to get along with me, is because I have a lot of rules. Okay. Here we go with my food, y'all. As always, every time I get on live, I be eating. Okay, tonight, let me tell y'all what I got, y'all. Tonight, y'all, I am eating salmon. Okay. Salmon with some brown steamed rice. And I think these are green beans. We eat green beans every single day, just about. Okay. Every single day, this girl be cooking these green beans. But anyway, what was I saying, y'all? Damn. So I was telling you something personal. Okay, so a lot of times when I meet a dude and we don't get along, is because I have a lot of requirements. Okay, that's what I just said. And my requirements to me are not crazy requirements. Okay, for me, it's just the stuff that I'm looking for. Okay, and some people have a problem with certain things that I ask. Okay, for example, whenever I meet a dude, I usually tell them straight up front that I am separated, point blank. Okay, married but legally separated, pending divorce. Okay. However, I don't go into the strict details, right, until a person that I just meet everything about what I'm doing and blase, blase. I really don't feel like they should be asking. I'm gonna be perfectly honest because it's easy. If I tell you that I am separated and you don't think you can deal with it, then don't talk to me. It's point blank. It's nothing hard or anything like that. And I don't feel like that I owe you too much of an explanation if we talk and you already know that I am separated. Point blank. I don't have to keep on running back and forth to you, telling you every step of what I'm doing, because you already know. I told you from the get-go that I am legally separated, pending divorce. And we all know that a divorce can take 6 months, up to 6 months to a year. So to me, I may be wrong saying this or thinking like this, but to me, I'm like, shit, you already know the situation. So if you couldn't handle it, why be in it? So to me, it's unfair if somewhere down the line, say a month later, you tripping because I haven't sped up the divorce proceedings or something like that. To me, that's even unfair to even ask somebody to do that. Okay, that's why a lot of men don't, when women don't like to talk to people who are legally separated, pending divorce, because they know things happen. And when I say things happening, I'm not saying that y'all getting back together or things like that. I'm saying that getting a divorce is a process. Especially when you've been together so long. and you have children together and you still communicate with each other and all that, you have to do things right. You don't just jump and go file papers and, just go crazy and things like that. You do everything with respect. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what I try to explain to people when I meet them. I know when I'm going to do it, when everything is going to be completed. I know how I'm doing everything. I'm a good organizer. Sometimes I have to reschedule things. But, other than that, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm doing it. And I think it's very unfair when you come out straight up and tell a person that you are legally separated and then they trip out later because you didn't do something as fast as they wanted you to do and then they get mad. Who does that? If you can't play the game, then don't talk to the person, okay, in the game. Don't do it. Because if I meet a dude and he's married and telling me he's legally divorced and he is going to get a divorce and I believe him and I talk to him, okay, I'm going to do that. Now, granted, if I'm talking to this dude and I don't see no action taking place and it's 3 or 4 or 5 months later, then of course I'm going to be asking him what's up. But I'm saying you just met somebody and y'all ain't been talking a good 2 months good or a month and you pressuring the person. I don't think you should do that. I don't think that's cool. Okay? I just don't. And real men, to me, just don't do that. Period. If they don't like how you're taking all day or whatever you're doing, they're going to step up to you and let you know. And say they can't do it. Or, what's up? Point blank. Just like another issue. I don't like dudes who abuse alcohol, okay? Because I don't feel like it's something I want to be around, okay? So if I meet you and you tell me you don't drink that much, but yet I see you getting drunk every day going day, how's that being a real man? So, I mean, how is that being a real man? See, y'all, I don't drink. I don't even socially drink. Like I said before, occasionally when I go out to a fancy restaurant, because they insist on putting wine in my glass, I'll do it. I'll drink a little wine just to blend in with everybody else, but I really don't be drinking it. You know what I'm saying? I just be sipping. But as far as getting drop dead or drop down or however you say it, getting just drunk, you'll never see Sharon drunk because I don't drink. But the thing is, I know some people like to drink, so I try to compromise. I say, okay, instead of saying I don't want a guy who don't drink nothing at all, I can say, okay, he can drink as long as he does not abuse alcohol, not a drunk. Because I don't want a drunk. A drunk ain't shit, y'all. They talk too daggone much, they can't control themselves, and they lack control. That's not a real man. I don't want a drunk. Why are you so dependent on alcohol anyway? Just like I don't want a druggie. Why are you so dependent on drugs? Like I just said, people want real men and women, right? And they want certain qualities in these men and women, but they don't have these. You want a woman that don't drink and smoke, but you drinking and smoking? You want a woman who is almost pure, right? As pure as she can be, when they start getting older. But yet your ass out here having sex with everybody? Well, you won't be talking to Shay, okay? Because I don't be playing all that, y'all. Point blank. Another quality I look for in a real man is he being straight up honest with me. If his ass is a whore, then say you was a whore. Because what's the point of playing, especially when you start getting over 40? If you were a whore, then you can just say you were a whore when you meet me. Yeah, I used to have a lot of women. Because the reason why I say you should tell me is because I like upfront people. I like men who tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a real man when he can come up and say, yeah, I had about 20 women. Yeah, I used to be a player. Yeah, I used to have different women every damn night or whatever the case is. Because at least you're telling me what's up. So nobody else won't be telling me. Or so I won't see it later on or whatever the case is. I know what I'm getting into, Because like if I was like that, I may not say it in the same way, but I'll basically say it because I'm grown. I mean, either he can like me or either he don't. Okay. And so that's the way I am. So I don't like no dude who plays like he all innocent, right? He all this and that, and then you find out that he's a tramp of the town. Be doing every damn thing. That's not a real man, y'all. Even if you meet a woman who does the same thing, she is not a real woman. For real, she's not. Y'all got to excuse my voice. I told you I stay hoarse here, and my voice go in and out all day long. Those people are not real people, okay? Point blank. When you meet people, you should be as honest as you can about certain things, like sex related things, because there are too many diseases out here, okay? And then plus, some people like to play games, okay? They have women on the side and men on the side. I do not want to be entangled with some foolishness, because I'm talking to somebody else's man or he's playing around on me, you know what I'm saying? And stuff break out. So I don't like men who do that. Those type of men are not real men, point blank. Then you got the liars. What kills me is that you can meet a dude, right? Or a woman, and they'll be lying up and down. But if you lie about anything, they act like you have done so much wrong to them. How in the heck can you want someone who does not lie about anything when you can lie and lie about everything? That's what I'm talking about. People want stuff that they're not. If you are a liar and can't tell the truth about anything, you shouldn't say a damn thing if you meet a woman or a man that lies or who have lied to you. Okay? Because one thing I don't like is a dude who do that. Okay? Now, see, some things people lie about. Okay? And it's okay to a certain point. Because you know how people do when they first meet people. Okay? They'll put up their income. They say they make more money than what they do. They will say they're older or younger. They say they weigh less or weigh more than they do. They will say, what else they lie about? They lie about, they'll say they like doing certain things when they know they don't. You know what I'm saying? People do those type of lies. But when you lie about serious stuff, I mean serious stuff, like pretending like you're not married anymore when you know you are. Acting like you never was incarcerated when you know you were. Acting like you're good to go legally when you know you're not. Those are some lies you shouldn't be telling. Okay? Even religious lies are big to me. Because when you meet someone, if you know you are for, hey, Elisa, it was pretty good. How was yours? If you know you are not for a certain religion, but yet you get involved with someone and you know you don't believe in what they believe, but you lie and pretend like you do, that's not a good look, y'all. These are lies that can't, in my opinion, can't be overlooked. Okay, just like if you have a sexual disease, right, and you meet somebody and you don't let them know, you pretend like you don't have no sexual diseases, and then you end up having sex with that person and giving them a disease. How those are lies you should not tell when you meet a person. Now, granted, you're not going to come out when you first meet a person and tell them you got a sexual disease or you've been incarcerated or things like that, right? You're not going to come out and tell somebody that. But if you're talking to someone over 30 days, I think you should be telling them that, or a couple of weeks. Because the reason why, excuse me if you hear me eating, everybody don't want to talk to people who have diseases, okay? Some people will continue to talk to you. However, you should be telling them in advance if you have any type of sexual disease so they can make up their mind without putting feelings in it, and also so they will know. Just like if you had a sex change. I really don't understand this, how people meet people they're dating or want to date or hook up with or link up with or whatever. and they don't tell them that they were a man or a woman. And then somewhere down the line, the person finds out, and then somebody get hurt or KILLED. I just don't understand that. If you are not, if you got a sex change and you became something that you wasn't before, and you're dating, I honestly feel like you should be letting the person know when you hook up with them, so they can know. That way, they can be like, "No, I can't do this." Oh yeah, I'm down. When people keep stuff secret like this, they are not real. And you should avoid these type of people for real. Lying about your income, unless you lie really, like for example, like sometimes when you meet dudes, of course they put their income up. Okay, they put their income up to look more richer or whatever the case is. Okay, that's cool. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. That is cool. Okay, as long as they don't go ridiculously overboard. Like for example, good and dead going, well, your ass make $300,000 a year, but yet you telling somebody you are um filthy rich, or you make $30,000 a year and you're telling somebody you make 150,000. I don't think those things are right. Okay. And no, people are not going to run out and tell people how much they make when they first meet them. But some people purposely try to make it look like they make a lot to tag somebody. And I don't really think that's cool, especially if you know you don't have what you trying to pretend like you have. Because to me, that's false advertisement. You know what I'm saying? It's just like women. They'll put on all this fake shit, right? And then get this dude. And then they get home and take all this shit out, and then the dude be like, wow. Okay. To me, it's false advertisement. Because I think you should let people know certain things. I really do believe that. Like all the time, I tell somebody, not that wig on that picture, we can tell that's a wig, but the other hair that I wear, I'll tell a person in a minute, it's a wig. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want to, even though my hair is the same way the wig is, okay, when I do it like that. But the thing is that the hair that you see on that picture is not my actual hair. So why am I going to pretend like it is? So when a person meet me, and if I don't have that hair on, they can be like, what? I thought your hair was like that. Why is your hair like this? Okay, say for example, if I put um a false butt pads on my butt, okay. If I wore, say if I was wearing false pads on my butt, right? And then I'm going out here attracting dudes, they looking at my butt thinking it's real. So I pick up a dude, right? Link up with him, right? And then, we date or whatever case is, all the weeks I'm keeping it a secret that I'm wearing butt pads, right? And then all of a sudden, when the time comes, he find out that my butt is not as big as it looked because I was wearing fake shit. How's that right? That's what I'm trying to say. How's that right? You should be letting that person know. Not immediately, but you'll let them know eventually, like maybe the week or the second week, that you put stuff in your pants that make your body look better, to enhance your back body. And this is the same thing. Not only should women do, but men should be doing the same thing. They shouldn't be lying about, how much money they make. No, you don't have to tell the person how much you make, but you shouldn't be pretending like you make a whole lot of money when you know in reality you don't. Be real. Keep it real. If your ass is not rich, don't act like you are. Okay, point blank. If you're just barely making it, let a person know I'm good. I'm not like rich or nothing, but I'm okay. Because usually when you say that, people know you just working and you just get a paycheck. Versus acting like you got all this money, and then when the girl get with you and find out that you don't, and you want to call her a gold digger because you lied. So y'all men can't be going around here talking about women that do this, walk around with all this makeup on and look different and all this other stuff y'all say, but yet y'all be lying about y'all paycheck. Y'all be lying about baby mamas, about how many people you done been with and all this other type of stuff. That's why I say both people have to be real, and they have to know what they want and how to get it. and be honest about certain things. You can't be expecting somebody real when you being fake. That's what I'm trying to say. And one thing about it, I'll never be trying to be fake when I meet people. They may think I'll be trying to be fake, but I don't. I'm pretty much direct, okay? I don't wear nothing false. And if I do, I'll let a person know in a minute. This ain't my hair. I got on a wig. Not like immediately like that, but you know how you in a more respectful, classy way. I'll joke about it or something like that. Now, granted, if you walking around here, you got your breast enlarged and you actually got a butt enhancement, I don't feel like you have to tell nobody that because it's surgically done, okay? I'm talking about people who put things on their bodies to make stuff look a different way, okay? You know, you got some people who wear so much dang on makeup, right? When they take it off, they look totally different. I mean, totally different. I'm not talking about women who use makeup to enhance their beauty and, you know, maybe just look, you know, just enhance it. I'm talking about people who just change their entire look. Okay. I think you should be letting people know when you meet them. You know, not immediately, like if you're gonna link up with them more than 1 or 2 times, yeah. Because you don't want to surprise nobody. Shit. You know what? I read an article in the newspaper where a man took his woman to court. Hey, Lord, thanks for coming in. Because she got her whole face changed. She got plastic surgery, right, to change her entire looks. So the man and the woman ended up getting married, and then they had a baby. And when the baby was born, the man said the baby was ugly, and I don't think he should have said that. So he took the woman to court and he won because she changed her looks to get him. And he was saying that I guess if he would have known that she was looking like she looked before surgery, he wouldn't have gotten with her or whatever the case is. And I think that was a stupid case, but he won. But I'm still saying she didn't have to. I think she should have just told him that she got plastic surgery. Okay, and that's why he won the case because it wasn't the fact that she got the surgery done, but because she did not tell him that she got it done, so he could know. You know what I'm saying? And the guy did not know, so he ended up taking her to court. I guess he divorced her. I don't know, and he won. Okay. Now I wouldn't have called my child ugly like he did. I thought that was crazy, but still, I think people need to be upfront about certain things. Okay, if you got a sex change, if you had drastic plastic surgery, you know, anything like that, those are major things. People want to know about that. You know, if you have sexual diseases, even if you ever had cancer, I think you should be telling the person if you had cancer before or anything like that. If you've been a druggie, you know, you've been on drugs before, you was a drug addict, you was alcoholic. These are the things you should be telling a partner or someone you are trying to have a long-term relationship with. Nothing like that should be held a secret. Okay, and this is why when I meet people, I don't tell them certain things when I first meet them because come on now. But I'm saying if you meet a man or a woman and you start dating and y'all start seeing each other for maybe 2 weeks or so, I think you should be telling them certain things. I really do. Especially anything like I just said when it comes to like sexual diseases or you know some type of surgeries that changes you up. You, sexual like you know getting your body changed to be a female or male and you wasn't that person. That should be told almost immediately. Okay, because people get hurt not revealing those things. Okay, in sexual diseases too, it should be told almost like the sexual disease should be told maybe day 3 before you have any type of sexual stuff with that person, including kissing, because you know you can catch herpes by kissing. You know, so I think you should be telling people this, or just don't be kissing. So that's why I don't kiss people when I first meet them, because you don't know what people be doing with their mouths and what they just did with them, and plus people don't go to the dentist, and a lot of other reasons why I don't kiss when I first meet people. Damn, can we get to know each other before we start kissing and touching on each other? Please. So yeah, that's why I think a lot of things should be told when you first meet people. Okay. And this is what real men and women do. They let you know. not telling and revealing everything, and not telling a person that you just meet the first day and you don't know if you're going to hook up with them again. I'm talking about when you really get to know the person, like maybe 2 weeks or around the second week or the third week. Okay. And certainly sexual diseases, or if you got sexual changes or whatever the case is, that need to be told way before a couple of weeks. That need to be told almost immediately, for real, for real. Because we all know that people be doing things on first and second dates. And this is how a lot of people get themselves messed up. You can look up the cases all on Google or whatever the case is, and you will see a lot of people getting hurt because they do not reveal their true identity before they got a sex change. Everybody is not bisexual, okay? So you need to know what's up. Because I would be really peed off if I met a dude that used to be a chick and then say nothing to me. Even though I'll be able to tell, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't care how good they do them surgeries, y'all. I can always tell. I can always tell. So to me, being a real man or real woman involves way more than I just went over. And that's what I be looking for, real man. Because I am a real woman. I don't be playing around. Okay. I don't be playing around when I meet people point blank. Because I don't have time to be playing around. Even if I was 20 something, I don't have time to be wasting time with people. You know? And I think if more people be like this, first of all, we wouldn't settle for anything. Okay? And then we'll probably get what we're looking for. Okay? You can't settle for anything just to have a man or a woman. Are you knocking on this door? It's like going to get a job. If you settle for any type of job, you're going to be unhappy. You may be happy for a minute when you get that paycheck, but eventually, once you get used to the check, you're going to be unhappy. Same thing with a man or woman. You settle for any old woman or man just to have one, or just because you want to be in a situation by a certain time, shit, you may be happy for a minute. But when you start getting used to everything, you're going to realize that you did the wrong thing. Okay, so that's why you have to take your time. Take stuff slower. Stop being so impatient. You want a real man, a real woman, you have to make sure that's what you are. You have to be a real man or a real woman in order to attract this type, and then know how to keep them, how to maintain. You know, I hear people all day online talking all this foolishness about what they want. Then you look at that person, you be like, shit, I don't even see a real man or a real woman in that person, because look how they acting online. People don't realize you can tell a lot about a person's character by watching their YouTube videos. Okay, point blank. See, I remember a couple months ago, I got into a little thing on this social media, a personal type situation, right? It was nothing like people be beefing with others. Okay, it was personal. Now, the thing about it, my character then was a trip. Okay, it was actually somewhat a trip, like I said before. However, you can go look at all my other videos though, and you never see that type of character, because you know why? Because my true character wasn't the 1.5 month that you saw me arguing. Okay, I was just pissed. My true character is what you see before that and after that. So that's why I say watch what you do online, because you don't know who's watching you. Okay, and you don't know what person you could have probably possibly linked up with, or whatever the case is. You just never know. And when I say linked up, it could be a business link up, personal, whatever the case is. And you're acting like an idiot online doing the most, and they see this, they don't want to be bothered with you because you're doing the most. Character is everything. Your character is everything. What people see, what you present out is everything. Now, granted, every now and then, everybody gets mad. Okay. Every now and then, some people will use profanity. Every now and then, some people will do the most on YouTube. However, if a person is doing this continuously, that's not a good look. And I know even when some guys try to talk to me And if they're on YouTube and I go look at their videos and I see certain things, I be like, no, 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 no. Because if they're doing all this on YouTube, what are they doing when they're not on YouTube? If you cannot handle conflict on YouTube, how can you handle conflict when you're not on it? And you're certainly not going to be able to handle conflict with me. You're going to be still doing the same crazy stuff. So I'm not going to be wasting my time with somebody like that. So to me and for me, a real man or a real woman watches what she does on social media and off of social media. Point blank. Because your character, what you look like, and I'm not talking about your physical appearance, all of that plays a role in what people think of you. If you are loudmouth, acting crazy, doing the most, saying inappropriate things on social media or anywhere else in public, this is how people will perceive you, point blank. So we got to watch what we put out. Because what we put out is often what we get in return. So if you're not a real man and you're not possessing those qualities, or you're not a real woman and you're not possessing those qualities, and you keep on meeting up with people that's weird, look in the mirror at yourself and see for real if that's what you are. If you are really a real woman or man. And then you would know. And then if you see things in yourself that you don't like, be real about it. And do the things that it takes to make yourself be the person you want to be. Like, for example, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you see someone that's insecure, you need to ask yourself, why are you insecure? Okay, what makes you insecure? Let me use the example like with myself, okay? It's like when I told you guys that I'd be scared to be on TV, everything. TV, hell, half the time I'd be scared to be on TikTok. That's why I do so many videos on YouTube or anything where I'm standing out by myself. That's why I mess up all the time. Okay. I had to look at myself, and I did that years ago. This is why I can tell people why I am shy, stage fright, and all this other stuff. I can honestly tell people why I'm like that. Okay. And then you know what? I had to look at some ways that I can help myself to be less fearful of being on stage by myself or on YouTube and things like that. And even though I still be somewhat stage fright and things like that now, I'm way better than what I used to be. Because some years ago, I could never be on YouTube, not even doing this. Okay. And especially speaking. I remember taking my classes in college when I took public speaking. And I used to get in trouble all the time because I would get up there and I would speak so daggone fast. And then they was recording me, so I was really, freaking out. And then you can tell that I was damn petrified. I mean, for real, you can tell. Even though I was playing it off, you can tell that I was scared. My instructor told me you could tell. Plus, he put me on video, and I could see it. Sometimes I would get up there and I would start shaking and all types of stuff. But like I said, I examined myself, mentally wise, mentally, you know. And I was like, okay, I know why I do all this. And I started figuring out ways to help myself get through certain things. And this is how I am now able to get on YouTube, to do my hauls, to do my walkthroughs, to do TikTok, to speak somewhat in front of people. Now I still can't get on the stage and just speak, but I can speak like with a group of people. I can speak to them like in a small setting. you know, because a couple years ago I couldn't do none of that. So that's what we have to do. We have to look at ourselves and realize, come to be honest with yourself and look at the flaws or the problems that we may have. And then we need to figure out what we can do to make those problems better, to correct those problems and to make ourselves better. That's the way you can do if you want to heal yourself. And then if you need to talk to someone, that's what you should do. Point blank. A lot of times people can't find the person that they want because they don't look at the real themselves. They don't look at the real you, the real person. They have a false perception of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Much like people do when they let me use another example. Much like people do when they can I say? I don't know what to use because anything I say can be like a hot mess. So you just basically have to look at yourself and look and be honest with yourself. Okay. And things that you see about yourself that you don't like or you think you need to work on, you need to do that. Okay, Elisa, you need to do that and figure out ways to help yourself, even if that means you have to talk to someone or whatever the case is. You need to do that. You should be um, mature enough and responsible enough to do these things. And that's what I did with myself in regards to being so scared to do certain things, and other little issues that I had to correct about myself. Okay, point blank. Now, we can't do everything because we're not perfect, but we can do some things. Okay, point blank. And when we do these things, then we seek out to find a real man or a real woman. You might find that person. You may find that person. I think you will. I really do. And another thing too, we just cannot be in like a box either. You know, a lot of times I think I overlook people because certain people I would not date. You know, so you just never know. Sometimes you have to come out the box. Girl, I don't really talk about those too much, Elisa, because a lot of people get scared. When I talk about stuff like that, I notice that. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't need nobody on my page that's watching in the bushes, right? They'll be thinking, you do witchcraft or some other bull crap, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I don't really tell stories about that. But yeah, I do. Do you? I'm gonna put it like this: anything come around me, flee. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I know how to get rid of stuff. Okay. So I don't really worry about certain things. Okay. Do you have any stories like that to tell? Do you, girl? Why you like scary stories? The thing about it though, my stories are all true. Okay, they all are true. But let me wrap up this other thing first. Okay, because I don't have all day. Okay, so to wrap that up, then I'll tell you one. Okay. Um, if we want a real woman or a real man, you need to be that person yourself. Okay. You need to be that person yourself. The qualities of a real man or a real woman, other people can't tell you what they are for yourself. You have to have your own qualities. The stuff that I just told you is what this article states, and then what I look for in a real man. Okay, your definition or what you look for in a real man or woman might be different than mine. So it's whatever you think a real woman or real man should be. But still, whatever you're asking for, you should be that person yourself. You can't expect a Lambo when you are a, let's see, what can I think of compared when you are a Honda, okay? No. When you are a Hyundai, okay? Hey J4, y'all, he got a handsome dude coming up here. Hey J4, how you doing? Yeah, Ford Escort. You are so silly. Yeah, you can't be that. You can't be one a Lambo or a Porsche, and your ass is a Ford. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Why? Yeah, Beto. You are so silly. So what you been up to, J4? Huh? What you been up to? Y'all, J4 say he's single. J4, you looking for a woman? Y'all, J4 is single, y'all. Elisa, J4 is single. You young girl. Elisa is 20. How old are you, Elisa? Did they? Hey. Who did they play? Cowboys in the house. Cowboys in the house. Cowboys in the house. Cowboys in the house. Mm. Oh, Elisa, you're too young for him. Oh, really? Okay. Who was playing? The Cleveland Browns? Oh my God. Hey, Lord, what's up? Lord, you single too, right? All these single men, but they young, y'all. They're like 34 and 38. Gosh. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for coming in. The playoffs, huh? Is Pittsburgh in the playoffs? Because I hope not. I hope not. The Buccaneers, okay. Good. Anybody except those Pittsburgh Steelers. Cowboys won. That is good. So if they win, they won. So what does that mean? Since they won, the Cowboys, the Buccaneers. Boy, I already know this. Okay, I already know this. Okay, y'all so silly. Like, look, I know this already. The Browns, boy, oh boy, y'all. So since they won, the Cowboys won. Okay, so what does that mean? I heard that. I heard that. Hmm. I know that's right. Lord. Y'all, Lord is not single. Okay. But J4 is. J4, why are you single? Oh, okay. So they're going to the next round and then they're closer to the Super Bowl. So if they win the next game, do that mean that they go to the Super Bowl? They got to keep on playing again. So Elisa, okay, I'm going to show you this picture. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of this ghost since you wanted to see it. Okay, let me get it first. I'm going to drop my food. Let me go to my phone. You probably not going to be able to. Okay, they're going to the Super Bowl? Wow. Woo! I hope they win the next game. I hope they win the next game. Yes, I do. So Marvin Gaye's son was arrested, huh? For what? Let me see, y'all. Marvin Gaye III was arrested. Let's see what he was arrested for. Let's see. He was. Why is this on my phone? Oh, y'all, he was arrested for domestic violence and assault with a deadly weapon. Wow. He does not look like his dad. Against who? Let me see. on his wife on Friday night. He pointed a gun at his wife and at a cousin at his Los Angeles home. They had an argument over a previous assault. TMZ always be in a place. That's what I'm talking about. See, he's 57 too. Let me see what you said, J4. They play the 49ers next week, and if they win, they play the Eagles. Wait. They play the 49ers next week. And if they win, they play the Eagles or either the Giants. And if they win that game, they go to the Super Bowl. Okay, so here we go. We already know that the Cowboys is going to win next week. Then they're going to play the Giants because we all know the Eagles ain't going to be winning shit. Okay? And that's just on everything. Now, y'all heard me say this. Let me say it again. Cowboys are going to play the 49ers next week. Cowboys will win. Okay? Then they are going to play, is that the New York Giants? They're going to play the Giants because we know those fucking birds are not going to win anything. Okay? And then they're going to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys is going to the Super Bowl this year. Okay? So that's what they're going. Okay? So let's get ready for that. The Dallas Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl this year. Let me let y'all know a little secret. Even though I don't really watch football like that, unless the Browns play, and then sometimes I watch the Falcons, and sometimes I watch the Cowboys, I don't watch it like some people do. See, the Cleveland Browns always make me mad. I don't really be watching them all the time because I get pissed off. Okay, every time. But for last year I did not choose a team. But for let me see, when did I start choosing teams? When I moved to Texas, I started picking the winners out for the Super Bowl every single year. From 2008 all the way up until 2000, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I didn't pick a winner in 2019 when I picked, okay? From 2008 to 2019, I guessed correctly every single year, okay? Y'all think I'm joking. If y'all was following me on Facebook, you would see where I posted it because my ex like to always, you know, do a little competition with me every year around the Super Bowl time because he know I be looking about football, but yet I still be making the right choices, okay? And I ain't gonna never forget the time when I think it was the Green Bay Packers played against Pittsburgh. Everybody in Texas had up the Green Bay Packers stuff. Was gonna get their ass beat. He was talking about the Steelers this, the Steelers that, they're gonna win. He was wrong, y'all. The Packers beat their asses, and the Steelers did not go to the Super Bowl. And then not only did I guess that right, I guess who the winner of the Super Bowl was going to be. Okay, point blank. So every year from 2008 all the way up until I think 2017 or 18 is when I stopped guessing the teams. But every year I was correct. You know, I was so correct that I wanted to bet on the games and stuff, but I just did not. I didn't know how to do it and stuff. But every single year, okay, I would watch like the last games of the season, right? And then I would pick a team. And every single year, y'all think I'm joking? I guessed it correctly. And you know what? If you knew my Facebook page and you would see some of my picks on there, and you see the dates on there. I was right, point blank. So tell me, how did that happen? How did that happen, y'all? How? Now, Alicia, let me show you this picture of this ghost since you want to see stuff like this, okay? I actually got an actual picture of one. I got to go to my Instagram page to get it though, okay? So hold on. Hold on. But I can't believe I was right every single year. Every single year from 2008, either 8 or 9, all the way up until 2017 or so. Every year when I guess the Super Bowl winners, the team that I guess won every single year. And not just the Super Bowl, but the playoffs too. Okay, I was right every day on time. Every time, y'all. Now who do that? But I would have just bet on those games, you know. But I was always scared to bet on the games too, because I figure if I bet on it, then I'll lose. Y'all, just as sure as I go to that casino at times and keep on winning, is how I pick those game winners. And don't even be knowing. I just watched like the last couple of games of the season, and that's what I go on. And of course, I look at their little things and all that other stuff too, and then just make a decision point blank. That's what I was doing. But I'm like I said, I laughed so damn hard when the Steelers lost, man. Woo! I laughed so hard. I'm never gonna forget that. That's all over my Facebook page because that was funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when the Browns beat the Steelers, and I was laughing too because even though I knew the Browns wasn't still going to no playoffs, I just wanted them to beat. I just wanted them to beat the Steelers, and they whooped the Steelers' ass too. And I laughed so hard because see that my husband team is this is a nice little picture right here in Versace. Yeah, this is a cute little picture. My little mask and stuff on and everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love it though when I be right, especially with that game, because he be mad, y'all. Because he's this is a cute little picture right here too. Um, he hated when I be right about Pittsburgh losing. I got like all of this pictures at one part. This part, okay, that's cute though. It's cute. Y'all, I should show you, but y'all may be laughing at this picture. It actually look all right. Yeah, it actually looks okay. I'm about to screenshot this one to keep it. Okay, let me find the ghost picture. I'm looking at everything else except the right thing. I'll be looking different all the time, y'all. Okay, I got to go to this picture. Let me go to this picture because I need to let Elisa see this. Let's see. So I'll tell you the story. I hope y'all don't get scared because y'all know y'all some scary asses. And let me just do this disclaimer. I forgot to do it today. Everything in my video is protected by the Copyright Fair Use Act of 1976. Things in my video that you may see or any information that you hear that I took from somebody else is protected by this Copyright Act of 1976, the Fair Use Act. Which it allows us to use things for informational purposes, teaching, instructional, opinion, commenting, and what else? And some other purposes, y'all. I forgot what it is, but anyway, all that information is below underneath this video, and so and it's also included in my video. So everything here is protected by that Copyright Act. Also, let me say this too. Anything, this is another disclaimer. Anything that I say in this video about relationships or what you're looking for in regards to finding a real man or a real woman, unless I tell you it's from an article, it's strictly my opinion. And everybody have their own likes and dislikes and their definition of a real woman or a real man. So please do how you want to do. Okay, point blank. Okay, I'm just here for entertainment and just to let you guys know some things that I think, my opinion, point blank. Any type of medical stuff that I give out information, always seek um, your doctor's approval before taking anything that I tell you about, whether it's a natural remedy or whatever it is. Also, before engaging in any exercise or massage therapy or any type of things like that, always go and talk to your doctor first before you do anything, not just things that you hear me talk about, but things you hear on the internet or anywhere. Okay, point blank. Go seek your doctor's guidance first. Okay, point blank. People get messed up all the time doing stuff they see on the internet and on TikTok. Okay, let me find that picture now, y'all. Wait. First, let me get this picture, y'all. I'm up here looking through pictures. Oh my gosh, let's see. Let's see what this is. Okay, this is cute. Let me do this one too. Okay, let me find a scary picture for this girl. Because in a minute, I'm going to have to go. Wait. So I'm going to tell you the story while I look for the picture. Let me turn this thing down real quick, okay? And y'all don't be scared because y'all some scary asses. Stop being so scared. Okay? Here we go. So when I used to live in Texas, Elisa, this is for you. Um, well, actually, I think they were seeing things before we got to Texas. I think it started in Atlanta. But of course, I did not believe this because I thought my kids were just tripping. And I had never seen anything in Atlanta. Okay. So anyway, when I moved to Texas, one night, I think this was in 2000 and I don't remember, 2010, 11. I woke up because I felt something like, I just felt something. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like something was not right. So I woke up. I look at the damn door. I see like a black, shadowy creature in the door, not in front of the door, but in the door. And all I seen was a top hat and just everything. He was like, he looked like a shadow. Okay, he had on a cape coat, and he was just in the door. So at that time, I was in a twilight zone. Okay, because I was just waking up. So I put on my glasses because I was like, Kara, come and get Rosie. Rosie was our pet hamster. Okay, y'all know I'm scared of hamsters and stuff, but we still had a pet hamster. Um, and good and damn well, ain't no hamster make no shadow like that. But I was just tripping. So when I put on my glasses, when I saw the thing, I picked up something off my dresser and threw it at it and told it to get the hell out of my house. By that time, the thing came off the daggone door. It didn't run. It actually like flew or glide or whatever you want to say. It glided, but when it glide across the room, it didn't do it like real fast. It did it slowly, right, but not too slow. And it went through my dresser mirror and out through it went through the window and went out. Okay, I'm thinking everything is cool. I'm like, what the hell was that? Okay, I don't know. I think I went back to sleep. Okay, so I don't know exactly after that. I kept every time I saw the creature, but throughout that entire time of living in Texas, I used to see it. So I gave it a name. I started calling it Shadow Man. Y'all don't laugh. And what's so strange is that back in 1990, before I even moved to Texas or Atlanta or anywhere, I wrote a poem because y'all know I write too. Okay, um, I wrote a poem called "The Shadow Man Is Coming" back in 1990, and I described the same thing. And I did never research anything, okay, because I was way younger. I would have never looked online for anything like that. It just came in my mind. Um, and then, like I said, years later is when I saw it. Um, so after I saw that initial time, um, we just started seeing it all the time. Then my kids started telling me, um, I'm telling the scary story, Elisa. I thought you was already here. So my kids started telling me they saw something run across the room. Saw something run just across, like you can always see it with your peripheral view and things like that. So anyway, let me fast forward because in Texas, I didn't really see him too many times. I didn't start really seeing him more until I got here in Cali. So in my other house, when we first moved here, okay, we were staying in Stevenson Ranch in a extended stay. Then we moved out to where I'm at now. We moved into a house, right? So like I would be upstairs, okay. I had a real nice home, y'all. I would be upstairs. I would look downstairs. I would see a dark figure like sitting on my fucking couch. Y'all think I'm joking, okay? And then like one time I was up in my media room and I was on the computer talking to someone on the camera thing. I saw something run past me. It was the shadow man again because I could see it in my peripheral view. And then my kids just always tell me they saw it and stuff like that. Then before we moved in, no, when we moved out of the house, we was walking um, in our complex, coming home or whatever the case is, and we kept on hearing stuff. Something like somebody was following us, but there was nobody there. And like my daughters, them kept on saying they hear somebody breathing, right? And so, that was him following us. And so in my other place that we moved into, I think they used to see him all the time there. I never seen him. So then we got to the other place that I lived at, saw him there too. And so then when we moved here, okay, that was it. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of playing with this creature. He's following us everywhere we go, all the way from, I believe it followed us from Atlanta to Texas to Cali. Okay. So I called up one of my friends who live in another country and I was telling him about it, right? And he was like, you know, he can talk to his um, pastor. They don't call him pastor over there. I forgot what he called him. And that's okay. And because I'm sick of this thing following us. And at the time, I thought that it was making my daughter, feel sad and things like that because we was going through some stuff with her, and I was thinking that maybe that dark energy from that creature was causing that, right? And so I called my friend, told him about it. He talked to his pastor. His pastor gave me a scripture in the Bible and told me to read it and do some oil. So I said, hey, Missy, I said, okay, but I'm going to put it in my own words. Use the main stuff that you're supposed to say, but I'm going to do it myself. Okay. So what I did is I didn't even use holy water. It's just that when I did it, I was being honest about it. I had faith, still got faith, and I just got blessed with that ability. And so I did the prayer in here, and I got rid of it. And since that day, which is almost like 2 years now, I haven't seen that thing since. But that thing followed us everywhere. It never did anything. It just stood there or ran by or just stood in places. Like you would go in the kitchen or in the living room and you would see it just standing there. Yeah, it would just be standing there. And all I would see is a cape coat. It was a cape coat, okay? A cape coat in a top hat, no face. It was just a shadow. And it would just stand there and just be looking. Now, the first time I saw it, I told that thing to get the hell out of my house. It basically, I guess it flew, but it didn't fly like really, really fast. It flew fast enough though, and I threw something at it. And then, like I said, it just kept on coming back. At that time, I didn't know to do a prayer and all this other stuff. And I don't know if it would have worked anyway, because you have to have, I had faith then, but you really got to have faith in other elements before you try to get rid of things like that. And so, like I said, it followed us from Texas. It followed us originally from Atlanta because I remember my kids telling me that they seen something in the kitchen in the mirror one time, and they ran downstairs. And me and my husband thought it was funny. We laughed. Okay, so I didn't see it in Atlanta, but I think they did. Okay, but it was a different type of shadow man then. Okay, then we moved to Texas, is where I saw him because he was on my door, in my door, in the door, on the door. And but I put his ass out that day. But then he came back, kept on coming back. He followed us all the way from Texas to Cali because, like I said before, at my house I saw him sitting on the couch. Then he was also standing in the because my house was big. He was standing between like the formal dining room and the living room one time. And then when I was on the computer in the media room, he ran by me and ran into my daughter's bedroom. I could see him on with my peripheral view and stuff. That time I didn't know how to get rid of it. And then when we moved, I saw him again. And then I saw him here. And in this place is where I got rid of it at because I did the prayer. And every month I do that prayer. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. I do it every month because sometimes my shells move in here. I know I'm scaring y'all, right? um, Sometimes when I be in the shower, and I know sometimes it be just the effect from the shower, and all that stuff. But sometimes my shower don't even be on. Okay, no air conditioner or anything, and the shells just move. And so it thinks it's, I guess it be trying to scare me. I don't know what it be doing, but anyway, I do that prayer again to get rid of it. Okay, whatever that is, and you know what? Whatever it is stays away for weeks, and then sometime it'll come back, and I still get rid of it again, and I just do it over and over again, and then I just start now. just doing a prayer every single month or whenever I get to feel it. And like even one time we went to Pasadena and we was over there by Suicide Bridge. And let me tell y'all a secret. Anytime I get a certain feeling in my body, I know it's something around me that shouldn't be. So when I was walking down in Pasadena downtown, and we was close to Suicide Bridge, and I didn't even know it. Okay, and I felt that same feeling that I have felt in my house when those shells had moved. Okay, so whenever I do a prayer and I don't feel that feeling, I know there's nothing here. Okay, but when I feel that feeling when I'm doing a prayer, I know it was something here. Okay, so from now on, since the longest, I've been cleansing my place, okay, all the time. And like when I move into another house, I'm gonna go through the whole house and I'm gonna cleanse it. Y'all probably cracking up and stuff because I'm telling you, certain things do exist. I don't care what y'all say. I seen a ghost straight up, not just shadow man, but I actually seen the actual live ghost, point blank, and didn't even know I saw it. The shit they be telling you in these scary movies, I don't know if some of that is true, but a lot of it's lies. Again, I don't know what people be writing online. The shadow creature never said nothing to me. I didn't see no red eyes. He didn't even have no eyes, just a straight up shadow. Okay, and I do think they bring in dark energy. Okay, because when I got rid of that shit, everything else started going the way it should be going. Okay, point blank. And I'm gonna just say straight up, um, I think the prayer works for me because hey, I do believe in God. I am saved, regardless of what y'all hear me doing here, because no one is sin free. Okay, and that's why I think it worked. Okay, I even did it for my grandson over the phone because my daughter was telling me that he had said something was coming and visiting him in his dreams, right? And I was like, really? She said, yeah. I said, okay, I'm gonna do a prayer for him from here, and I did it. And since that day, she she said he hasn't told her anything else about that again and stuff. So yeah. So and I also did it for my mom. She didn't know it. I did it anyway. Because let me tell you something. I don't believe it when people tell me like my mom died some years ago, back in 2000. So ever since that day, she be telling me that sometimes she sees her mom, right? And I always tell her, that's not your mom for real. Okay. Not trying to hurt your feelings, but I'm just telling you straight up, it's not your mom. Okay. And so I got tired of her telling me stuff like that. So I actually did the prayer for her. Now I don't know. I never asked her because did it work for her when I did it from here, but she haven't told me anything else about seeing nothing. Okay, so I'm assuming that it did. Okay, so I actually think that's one of my gifts. I'm just not going to be doing it for people. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be, in that type of environment. I do it here because I don't have no choice but to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that dark energy around us. Because I tell you straight up, I actually believe I know that thing is not of good. Okay, point blank. I know that, and so I don't play around with stuff like that. If I see or think anything is in my place, I get rid of it. Point blank. So Elisa, the other scary story is when I we looked at a house in Colleyville, Texas, when we first moved there, a real nice home. The home cost like $800,000 at that time. Okay, so we go inside the house, look like a mini mansion actually, and we playing around. My daughters was like, this house may be haunted. And we was just joking then, okay? And I was like, this house is not hardly haunted. And we're covered by the blood of Jesus Christ and blase, blase. So we went through the house, didn't feel anything, didn't hear anything, didn't see anything. So, like I always do, so I can remember the house, I usually take a picture, okay? So I took a picture of the house. My girls was outside playing by the pond. My husband, my ex-husband was soon to be ex-husband. He was holding our son. Sean was smaller then. He was a baby. Okay, because this was in 2008. Okay, we're in 2009, and I took a picture. So I didn't develop the picture until a year later. Okay, I took it and developed the picture myself. When I developed the picture, I was like, "Who the hell is this?" And so I'm asking the man at the stand, at the counter, what is this? Because it's not what I think it is. And he looked at that picture and enlarged it. He was like, it's exactly what you think it is. It was a dude in the glass with no nose, with no mouth, with no eyes. His whole face was white, and he had on a cowboy hat from the older days, and he was standing in that stance that cowboys stand in, with their legs apart and with their hands right there. You know, like how cowboys stand. And he was just in the window like that, right, and just looking. And my son was a baby at that time. I'm thinking that he probably saw it, right? Yeah, that's what my mom said. And so when I showed the guy the place, he was like, he said the same thing I said. I said it's a demon. Okay, a demon, point blank. And that's the same thing he said. And I tried to find this house. Me and my husband, we could never find it again. And I put up I put the picture up on Ghost Site thing, and I never went back. I did check it at first, but I checked that back. I went back and checked that a couple months ago, and a lot of people replied back to my picture. You know what I'm saying about the house and stuff. But let me tell you something. This house does not look scary or anything else. When we went inside the house, I didn't feel anything. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Even when I looked at the glass door, I didn't see anything there until I took that picture. And I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. Let me see what everybody said. Okay, so somebody said, Missy said negative energy would try to enter your home. Yeah, that's why you got to protect it. Okay, let's see what else. I don't know. I never heard of that before, Elisa. Let's see. One time when I was younger, I shared a room with my sister. We had a rocking chair in our room. I woke up one night of the sound of the rocking chair. Woo, girl. Eventually, I ran to the light, turned on the channels. Now, okay. Now, when I was little, I'm gonna show you the picture of the house too, and the ghost. But when I was little, when I was a teenager, not a teenager. What am I talking about? When y'all know when I'm getting tired, I start talking crazy. When I was little, about 11 or not even 11, I had to be. I don't know how old I was, y'all. Probably 10 or 11, like I just said. I was asleep, and I woke up because again, I felt some type of presence around me, right? And when I woke up, y'all, I am not dead going joking. All I saw leaving my room was some metallic looking thing. Okay, I didn't see his face or nothing like that. I just saw something like a long robe or I don't know what it was. At first I said wings or either a long robe. It was so bright. It was like a metallic color. It was very, very, very that color. It was so shiny and bright you can barely look at it. And I was so scared of it, but I wasn't scared of it. And it had left and it went through my closet, right? And when it went through the closet, the opening area that I saw it go through was very, very light, and it just went through there and disappeared. Yeah, I'm not joking. That was a trip. No, it really wasn't terrifying because I believe it was God, not God Himself, but maybe um, coming from God. That's what I'm trying to say. And then now this was scary. One time I was asleep and something slapped the crap out of me. I had the cover off of me, and something slapped me on my gluteus maximus, right? And woke me up. And the thing about it is that, so I'm glad God sent somebody to visit because that was good. The other thing was not. Okay. And I was scared to sleep with the cover off of me for years. Y'all know what? I just started being able to sleep with the cover off of me not too long ago because I'm not scared anymore because I know what to do. But then, because I was a kid, I did not know what to do. But yeah, that was a trip now. But the other thing was not scary because I think I know what that was. Okay. It was some angel or something. Okay. And then when I was in Texas, I forgot about this. One night I was asleep and I don't know, this is so weird. I was asleep right in the bed and I woke up. But when I woke up, I didn't wake up like I'm awake now. When I woke up, I was still laying in the bed asleep. And I could see myself laying in the bed asleep. Okay. So I was out of my body. This was an out of body experience. And the thing about it is that I was walking or not walking, but gliding, however you want to say it, away from my body. Okay. And I heard a voice. It was a male voice. He was saying, go back. I said, no, I do not want to go back. And he said, go back. I said, why? He said, if you come No, what I said before that, I said I wanted to see what the light was because it was so bright and pretty. He said, go back. I said, why? I'm always asking why, y'all. Why? He said, go back because if you come through this light, you're not going to wake back up. And I was kept on saying I want to see what the light is and all this stuff. He said, go back. He said, because you have to finish taking care of your children. And it's not time for you to come yet. I said, okay. When I said okay, it turned around back or whatever. Because I can't explain how I was moving. Okay. Because I wasn't walking, wasn't flying. It was like gliding. Okay. When I turned back around or however I got back around, I immediately woke up. And that's what happened. And I immediately woke up. I think that may have been something similar to that. I'm not sure, but it was real. I wasn't I could still move because remember, I said I wasn't inside my body at that time. The spirit was out and stuff. So I saw myself sleeping. I wasn't trying to move. Okay. When I was outside of my body itself could move. The spirit body could move. Okay. So I don't know for sure if it was that because I could move the spirit body. Okay. That's how I was able to move around and things like that. Plus, I was talking. Remember, I said I was talking to the person. The person said, go back. That's what he said. Something like that. Not in a scary voice, though. And I don't know, and I was like, questioning him and stuff. And he told me why I should go back. He didn't make me go back. He just told me why I should go back. Gave me the choice. And I turned around when he said that if I come through the light, I would not wake back up and stuff. And I need to finish taking care of my kids. It wasn't time for me to die yet, basically. Okay. And I never told nobody about that dream. I did tell my ex, but I never told anybody about that. Just like when I was girl, that ain't funny. Just like when I was 16. Okay. When I told y'all I tried to kill myself at 16, right? And I went in that basement and I drank that bleach, you know, all that bleach, a whole mouthful of bleach, a whole cup really. And then I changed my mind like a psycho, right? And at that time when I changed my mind, I asked God not to let me die or let it do anything to my stomach or my throat or any body parts or anything else. And God talked to me right then and that day and told me that I was not going to die, that the bleach was not going to do anything, no matter how strong it was, and that I should go upstairs and drink some milk or something. I can't remember. And I don't even have to call nobody or tell anybody about it. And y'all know what? I didn't. And I made a promise, and I never make promises. And I made a promise to God that day that I would never try to kill myself again and stuff. And he said, okay. And that's just exactly what he did. The bleach didn't do shit. It didn't do anything to no part of my body. And I did not tell anybody until I got grown. And I'm talking about like grown, like in my 30s or 40s when I told my mom that's what I did. So many years later and stuff. But yep. So when people be telling me God don't exist and all this other stuff, I'd be like, y'all are idiots because he actually does. Okay. Point blank. You don't have to see anything. You believe in winning the lottery when a lot of times you don't see people who won it for real. I mean, you do see them on TV, but I mean, look how many times you play the lottery. Look how many people win compared to how much money they get in. You believe in other stuff. These people out here believing in Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, mermaids, and everything else. So please, if Satan exists, then good and dang on well, God exists because he's the one who made Satan. Okay, point blank. Let's see what y'all saying. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to say she sleep with a demon at night. I was scared for her until I got older and realized she was talking about my granddad. She still called him demon after 65 years together. That's funny. Yeah, I see at least. I see what you're laughing about. But yeah, so I know that God exists. And another reason why you would know that he does is because when I did the prayer to get rid of that shadow creature, he isn't here anymore. Okay, so I mean, certain things are just, almost common sense. And then what I seen when I was a kid anyway, good and well, that wasn't nothing from no dark force with all that metallic glistening colors. And I was not asleep. I woke up. That's why I was always scared to sleep by myself. That's why I was always scared to be in a room by myself because of stuff that, I used to see. So even though I know that was a good entity, it still kind of scared me, to see something like that coming out your room. You know what I'm saying? It it wasn't coming out my room when I saw it. Anyway, it was standing by my bed. I don't know what it was doing. Okay. And then it left, when I woke up and saw it. Oh, okay. Wow. Really? Okay, that's something different than what I experienced. I experienced an out of body since experience. That's what I experienced. Out of body, whatever you call it, and stuff. Because I actually saw myself laying in the bed. So with that being said, I know that the body does have a soul. Okay, point blank, and I know it does separate. So when people be saying crazy stuff, I just sit back and listen to them because they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they just don't. So when y'all think that y'all are supposed to be a certain way, you'll find out when you die, and you'll find out exactly. Because honestly, it is a soul. There is a God. It really is, and it's certainly a devil. I'm gonna just tell you that straight up, just so y'all can know that. And ghosts are real. Just because you haven't seen one, it does not mean they're not real. Shadow man is real too. My daughter's them Texas again, y'all. So one day they was out playing in the woods. Well, they really wasn't playing in the woods. What happened is that they went to a lake, okay, a creek or whatever you want to call it. So they heard a little girl crying. So of course kids, because they nosy as heck, went to investigate. They said they heard the little girl talking about, just crying, like they normally do. So they went up there and to see where the girl was at. She was standing in a house. It was like a old house out in the woods. That's where she was standing at. The little girl was crying, and my daughter was like, "Why you? Um, where do you live? Why are you crying?" The little girl gonna tell them that she lost her mom. She don't know which way to go, and they was asking her why was she in the woods. She said she lost her. She ran behind her ball, and my daughter was like, "So where's your ball at?" She said she couldn't find it. So my daughter by this time had realized that this little girl wasn't what she was claiming to be. So my daughter picked up a rock or something and threw it, and the rock went straight through the little girl. And I don't know. My daughter was questioning her, asking her, "Do she like Christmas? Does she believe in God?" This weird question, and the girl was getting mad at my daughter. And she had when they finally realized what they was talking to, the little girl had told my daughter, y'all, I'm skipping because I'm not gonna tell the whole story. The little girl told my daughter she was gonna come to our house and find her. And I told when my daughter got home, I didn't believe her. I didn't start believing my daughter and her friends until we until I developed those pictures and saw that damn ghost. That's when I went back and said, y'all wasn't lying. And I should have known they wasn't lying anyway because they ran home and they said something was chasing them. And I was like, what was it? And it was describing the animal that was chasing them, talking about it got long teeth and shit, like a prehistoric animal. You think I'm lying, y'all? And I'm like, so where's the animal at? All I remember hearing is all the alarms and shit was going off on people's cars because what they was doing, they was running from the animal, right? And they hid up underneath cars and shit, different cars to get away from it. And I guess when they was touching the cars, the alarm systems went off and stuff. And then one of the girls tried to take a picture of the thing, and the thing slapped the damn camera out of her hand and stuff, the phone out of her hand and broke it. And then they tried to hit the thing with a stick, and the stick broke. Just all types of weird shit. And I didn't believe that story. I didn't believe it until I got an actual picture of a ghost. But they talked to that little girl, y'all, for a long time. And she was saying all kinds of weird shit. Talking about she loved Halloween. That's her favorite time of the year. My daughter said her clothes was looking all old. And she was dirty and shit. And she was laughing and shit. Really? What is that, Lord, Lord? Yeah, her clothes was looking all old and just weird. The little girl kept on laughing and shit. But you know what? The little girl done messed with my daughter. Because and my daughter was not scared of her. Okay. And she certainly didn't come to our house because I would have got rid of her, but I sure would have. I really would have. She didn't come to our house like she claimed she was going to do. Because remember, we was already seeing Shadow Man. We just didn't know it, okay, at the time. So she didn't send that. That was already there. I just didn't know it at the time, y'all. I just did not know it. But since I've been doing that prayer and everything, I haven't seen anything, thank God. Um, and it's been really a blessing because I don't like being around stuff like that or people that be seeing stuff. And this is why I don't be going and doing stuff for other people because I do not want to be around that type of energy all day long. You know what I'm saying? Just because God bless you to do something in your house don't mean you can do it for other people. That's something that people have to realize. You know, it doesn't mean that you need to do it for other people. And I certainly wasn't going to call nobody up here because sometimes when you call people to your house, y'all, they do other things. They bring other things into your home. And so that's how I was going to do everything myself. And I did. And thankful that I was blessed to be able to do it. Okay, let me show y'all this picture of this other picture I took, y'all. This photography, okay? And then I got to still find the ghost picture. Y'all, isn't this a beautiful picture right here that I took? See, I like taking pictures like that. See, and then this is another. Let me see the other one. Let me get out this camera because I'm probably looking a hot ass mess. For real, for real. For real, for real, y'all. Let me see. See, people get scared when you start talking about stuff like that. This is another picture I took. Y'all see what I like taking pictures of the sky. Isn't it a beautiful sky though? Damn. Okay, now let me show y'all this picture of this little ghost. Let me find it. I got to find it first because I'm gonna have to go in a minute. My daughter gonna be calling this stuff. At least they got me up there talking about scary stuff with the rocket chair. Now that's scary right there. Really? Lord, Lord. Wow. Um, when I was sleeping in the bed, I wasn't trying to move because I was asleep. Remember I said that? When I was out of my body, that body could move, okay? So I couldn't feel what my body felt that was in the bed. Okay, I'm just tell you that straight up. I couldn't feel anything that my body felt in the bed. All I knew is about what I was feeling as the spirit, okay? Because it's separated. I can still feel things there, you know, but it was a different type of feeling. It was peaceful feeling, okay? And the voice I heard was a peaceful voice, but it was a male voice. It wasn't a woman voice. Women who say God is a woman, it was a male voice. And like they say, it sound. I don't know if that's in the Bible where his voice sound like thunder. I don't know where I saw that at, but that's exactly his. The voice that I heard was very powerful. I'm gonna put it like that. And that daggone color was the same color I saw that was in my room when I was little. The same metallic looking color that I saw from the creature that was in my room those years before. It's the same metallic color that I saw, that light that I said I wanted to go through because it was so pretty. Yeah, that's good. I hope, yeah, like I said, those are things that you don't really want to be, experiencing. That's why I always do this little prayer um, to rid myself and the house and whatever else of any type of dark entities or evilness or anything like it. Because I don't want that stuff around me and my kids, you know? I really just don't. And this is why I try to stay positive and only deal with positive people and and things like that. I don't do certain things because I don't want to attract certain energies. This is why I don't drink or do drugs, because when you just drink and you do it socially, it's one thing, but when you abuse alcohol and drugs, it opens up a doorway for any type of entities to come inside. Point blank. A lot of people don't realize that. This is why some people get drunk and kill people. Okay, and they say they don't remember. Okay, this is why God tell you not to do certain things. You know, you can't be out here doing this. You open up doorways. A drunk mind can be easily tricked into doing stuff. Okay, That's why they say a drunk ain't shit, because a drunk can be enticed to do things. No matter, I look like a damn boy on this picture. No matter how much they say they don't be, they do be. Okay, just point blank, they really do. Be enticed to do stuff. Oh, that's a cute little picture. Okay, let me find this house. This is why I don't like looking at my pictures, y'all, because I be back in this dang on thing looking at pictures. That's what I be doing. Y'all, look at this damn winning that I won right here. Let me show y'all this is jackpot. This girl right here be blessed. Blessed, blessed, blessed. Look at that. Wait. I never forget that when I won that money. Yeah, that was a double money. Then I won again. Look at this. Then I won again on a different machine, y'all. Big time winner. See how much it was on that machine? $624. Hey, hey. Then I won. Y'all, I won a damn again. To say, shh, look at this. Yo, who the hell does this, y'all? Oh my God. If only I can do this again. Wait. Y'all got so many damn winners. Look at this. Y'all, Shay be winning. And you know what? Every time I have won, I only play like $20 or $30. Y'all look at this ring. This is okay, all y'all rich dudes who claim y'all got so much damn money. There you go, right there. See that ring? That ring right there costs $40,000. That's my wedding ring. Y'all like it? Can't really see it on this thing real good, but that's what it is. That's when I went and got it. See that tag on it? His ass didn't want to buy it though, but he got it. You know what he used to do, y'all? When I go to the jewelry store and go in the jewelry store, he would walk the other way. He used to do that all the time until that day. He didn't walk the other way that day. Well, he did, but I had him come into place anyway. I had him come in because he always be walking the other way. But yeah, I'm trying to find that picture, y'all. Let me look for it now because I got to get ready to go. All these damn pictures. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot of pictures. I'm trying to show y'all this daggone thing. I showed y'all once before. Yeah. Okay, y'all, that's what we're looking for right now. Let me get this picture right here. I'm too busy up here doing screenshots. That's why my ass can't go to this picture. I'll be doing the most. Supposed to be doing one thing, and I'll be doing something else. Oh, thank you, Elisa. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find it. Girl, this picture is cute too. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Nature pictures, y'all. All I do is take pictures of the sky and nature and things like that. That's all I ever do. But yeah, see, I thought I was lying when I was gonna tell y'all about those. Wait, hell, when I was telling y'all about this is the flying saucer. You can't really see me. They always showing people every time they show a picture, it looks just like this. I took this. Let me show y'all of the flying saucer that was out here. All you can see is that brightness like that. Okay. Let's see. Wait a minute, that ain't no damn. Y'all, I'm so damn great. That's the sun. Okay. Scratch that out. That was the sun. I looked at the title of it. Okay. Come on now. Let me see. Okay. My ass always be saying one thing, it be something totally different. Sometimes I don't know what I be talking about, y'all. Look at those muscles. Y'all, I took this up in the plane, y'all. I was scared as hell. I was scared as hell, y'all, up in that sky. Took that when I first came here. Okay, I'm almost at the picture, y'all. Look at this boat. My ass was scared to get on the boat, too. Look. Now, I'm not going to get on a boat. I was thinking about it that day, but I changed my damn mind because I started thinking about weird stuff. That's the boat we was getting ready to get on, but I changed my mind. And I think that was I don't know for sure. No, that's the you know what? That's the cruise, okay? That was the cruise that I did not get on because my ass be scared, y'all. I don't like things where I don't seem like I don't have control, okay? I don't like stuff. I took this picture of my son. I'm gonna show it to y'all real quick. in the water. That's Malibu Beach, y'all. And then they took this picture right here. I know this may be Laguna Beach. Shit. This may be Laguna Beach. Cause I be taking some pictures, y'all. I'm telling you. I be doing some shit. Now this is a cute little picture right here that I took of my kids. Out on the beach. That's a nice looking picture of the water. Yeah, I be taking some pictures, y'all. I really do. And I also take pictures of flowers and stuff too. That's so weird. Graffiti, flowers, all types of little stuff. I sure do. The palm trees, just the water by itself. Like these look like professional pictures that I took. Just the water picture. Guys out there on the surf thing. Yep, I'll be taking all these pictures, y'all. Just a palm tree picture. I got so many pictures of Cali. Because I actually love it out here. Too bad I can't stay out here forever. And now this is a gorgeous picture where you're going to see the reflection of the sun off the water. Okay, this is one of my most, this right here is a gorgeous picture. I wish y'all could see it the way I see it. I have to put it on the actual computer for y'all to see it. I'm not going to do all that, okay? Let's see. Man, those pictures of that water is just, it's great. Y'all, something's wrong with me. Why do I take close-up pictures? This is me, close-up. Damn, I wish my skin was smooth like that now. That one eye, though, even to this day, I still have that right underneath that one eye. Still to this day, I do. That damn one eye right there, okay? This is a nice ass picture right here. Look at this, y'all. Of this. My ass got my pants halfway pulled. Let me see if y'all can see. No, I had to make sure. I forgot I had my pants open. This is the sky, y'all. And ain't none of my pictures edited or nothing. That's the sky. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and find this damn picture because I'm showing y'all pictures that I shouldn't even be showing right now. Okay, let's go ahead. I got so many pictures, y'all. It's just like, y'all, I even got pictures of a damn ice cream just to show people what I really love. What the hell happened to this ring right here? Did I take it back? Where is this ring at? What happened to my damn ring? Y'all, this is a gorgeous ass ring. What did I do with it? Trying to figure out where is this damn ring. My ass be buying jewelry, don't even know where is that. Y'all know that's diamond, right? Trying to figure out where is that ring at because I sure don't see it. Where is this ring at? See, you can't see the beauty or the clarity of it on this damn thing. Where is this damn ring at? Let me see what did I do with this ring. Wait a minute, y'all. When you wake up, happy birthday. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck I did with that ring, y'all. For real, I really don't. Maybe I took it back to the store. I had to because I don't even have that ring. I had to take it back. What was this? Yeah, that was way back in 2017. Yeah, I probably took that ring back for whatever reason. My ass be having stuff and don't keep it. I don't know what I did with it though. I had to take it back. I wonder why I took it back. That's probably around the time I said I wanted a divorce. And I took it back. Now this picture right here is not cute. I thought it was cute back then, but it's not. When I go back and look at it years later. No, let me see. This my wait. This is my little ghetto picture right here. I'm gonna just put it like that. This Shanae right there, y'all. No, this Tanisha. No. This this is damn, I can't think of a name for me. What name? This is I don't know. Shanae. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Tanisha. It's a cute picture though. It's a cute picture. I'm gonna have to use that on my little thing one day so y'all can be laughing. Yeah, California is very gorgeous, especially in certain places. A lot of people be coming here and be talking about how ugly it is because they be in the ugly areas. And that's why they think it's so damn ugly, because they be in the damn areas that look ugly. You know what I'm saying? When I go places, I seek beauty. So I try to go into the areas that are just what I just said. I remember when I took this picture in front of my house, all them damn palm trees everywhere. Y'all, I'm just reminiscing going through all these damn pictures. Let's see. Hey, son, let me find this house. I'm almost there, y'all. I almost got it. Let me hurry up because my daughter gonna be calling in a minute. Let me hurry up. Because she's gonna be talking about pick me up in a minute. Okay, let me see. This is the dog we was gonna get, y'all. He was so cute, but we couldn't end up getting him because we was leaving Texas, so we couldn't figure out how to get him out here. He's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute, y'all. Little cutie pie. That was in 2015. 2021, 2015, 2020. Let me see, 15, 20, 21, 22. So he would be 7 years old now, 15, 20. No, 8 years old. He'll be 8 years old. He's so cute, though. And this is the park we used to go to in Keller, Texas, y'all. And I used to walk through this little forest area all the time. Me and my kids, we used to love going to this park, y'all, right here. Beautiful, just simply beautiful nature. I love going out into the woods and stuff. Who work in retail? Elisa. And my son, y'all, painted this at 7 years old. He did this abstract. I don't know what you call this painting. I still got this painting up in my place. Well, I took a picture of it. He did this painting himself. Yep. I know it don't look like nothing to y'all, but you know, if you into art, you'll know this is a masterpiece. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me go ahead and find a scary picture of this picture right here. Look, trip the hell out. Okay. Y'all, look at all this damn hair on my head. I'm gonna show y'all this tripped out picture. Wait. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. It's all this damn hair. See all that hair on that hair? Wait, damn it. I cannot get this camera right for nothing. See all that hair, y'all? All that hair. That's my hair. Been natural for a long time, y'all. Been natural for a long time. Okay, let's see. Let me get to this house. House. And for all of y'all who wanted to see these feet of mine, let me show y'all again, because I know people like to make jokes online and don't know what the fuck they talking about. So let me show that feet again. Okay, that's those toes and that feet. Want to run they damn mouth. I don't know what they talking about. Y'all be looking different on all my pictures. Look. That dark ass lipstick, y'all. I'm about to keep this picture too. Use it on my profile one day. Okay. And this is, I was standing at the entryway of my house with all them damn palm trees, y'all. I did this picture like this on purpose too. Yep. Oh God. Let me see. This girl ain't called me yet about picking her ass up. Let me see. Let me see. Is she? Oh, she ready. Let me hurry up and show y'all this. Wait, let me get to this house. See, I knew she was gonna beat me. Wait, let me hurry up. Y'all be looking different in all my damn pictures, y'all. Look at this. Be looking different in every picture. All that hair. See? That's inside my. Damn it! What did I just do? That's inside of my closet at my house. I told you I'll be doing the most, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go ahead and damn, find this picture because I'm about to get ready to go. Hurry up, girl. Hurry up. Where is this house at? Let me hurry up. Then I got to, let's see. Y'all, this picture is all the way down here somewhere. Wait. Y'all, this is me with this weave in my hair. Looking tripped. Y'all don't be laughing at this damn picture, okay? You laugh at it, I'm about to smack you when I see you. It's me with that damn them braids in my hair. Okay, let's see. Let's get this. Oh, look at Usher on this picture. Yeah. Okay. Wait, y'all. Damn. Trying to find this picture. Hurry up. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Who is this, y'all? Who is this dude right here? Who is that dude? Yeah, I'm gonna pick her up. Let me just look get this picture real quick. Y'all been winning that damn lottery for a long time. I didn't even realize I won that many times. Let's see. Look at my little kitty cat, y'all. This is my other cat, Chance. He's so cute. We he was at Chancey, cutie pie. That's our cat that somebody left on our patio, on our in our porch here in is this what's the name? Here in Cali. When we first moved here, they put it in front of our house, and my daughters then found them, and we took them in. It was only like a couple of weeks. Let me get this house. Damn, this picture must be all the way down here, y'all. Wait a minute. Dang. It's a lot of work here. This is a lot. Where the hell is this picture? Oh, here it is. I finally got it. After all this time. Okay, so let me show you real quick. And then I'm going to have to go. Okay, so this is the damn house that we looked at. $800,000 at the time. That's my ex, and that's my son when he was a baby. See that thing in the middle of the doorway? That is not a person. And when I was at the house, we did not see this. There's nobody at the house except us. Okay, when I developed the picture is when that appeared. When we was there, we didn't see anything there because there's no way we would be standing there just looking. And when they were standing there, they was not looking at that. They was my husband was just looking at how big the house is and things like that. We're just looking at the house because the house is very nice. But that's what was inside the door in the glass. It's in the glass. It's not behind the glass. It's in the glass. Okay, because we looked at this up close and it's in the glass. Now, he could be on the other side of the glass when we left out. Who knows? But you can't see this picture clear because it's on my phone. But on the actual picture, you can see his face. He's standing in a like a cowboy stance. He got on a cowboy hat and every damn thing. You can't see it. Let me make sure I ain't showing myself because I got my clothes all the way on. You cannot see it good on here. Let me screenshot this. I don't want to keep this picture on my screenshot though, because I ain't trying to be looking at these pictures like this. Let me see. Let me do this. See on here when I enlarge it a little bit. Let's see. You can. It's not gonna come out real clear because of it's coming. It's coming off the phone. And you know how you transfer it over and over again. I wish y'all could see the other original photo is on this website. I'll give it to you later because I don't remember the name of it. It's Ghost something. And that actual original picture that I took at that time off my phone is on that site, and you can see it better. But yeah, that's the actual picture of let me erase that because I want to keep it on my phone. It's on my website. That's the actual picture of what we didn't see it while we was at the house, but when I developed the that's Usher. When I developed the picture is when I saw that. Okay. Otherwise, I didn't even see anything. When we went in the house, we didn't see anything. Didn't hear anything. The house was cold anyway, because of no heat. And then I think it was like in the winter time we went there. Let me tell you, I'm on my way. Tell me now. Let me see. On my way. But yeah, we didn't see anything. I didn't feel anything or anything else, like people say. And wouldn't have known that was there until I developed the picture. That's the only reason why I know what was there, because when we saw the picture. Okay. But other than that, guys, I'm going to have to get ready to get out of here because I got to go pick up my son. I want to say thank you to everybody. Let me go through the names and tell everybody thank you. I hope y'all didn't scare you guys with all these stories, but hey, that's what happened. Okay. And I hope you listen to the stuff about me talking about real men, real women, Go out there. If you don't already have one, go out there and get you one, but make sure you all together yourself. Okay, because you attract what you are a lot of times. Sometimes you attract stuff that you're not, but a lot of times we do attract what we are, or what we are used to being around. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know some things about ourselves. Okay, and we have not worked on some issues that we may have. Yeah, I wish I was too, but I got to get ready to go. Lord, Lord. But anyway, I just want to say thank you to. Let me go through the list real quick. I want to say thank you to Elisa, of course, Lord, Lord, J4. Let's see who else. Missy, like always. Let's see. Me oh my for stopping by. Let's see. It just everybody who came into this live, the people who was watching in the bushes, and I want to just say one thing. When I said that I did that for my mom because she was telling me about her mom visiting her and stuff like that, it's not to say that sometimes God don't send angels to you in the appearance of your your loved one, just to tell you stuff. You can always tell when something is coming from God. Okay, point blank. Okay, and when it's not. Okay, so with that being said, like I said, I think sometimes God do. He could. I don't know for sure if he does, but I think he could. Send an angel back that looks like your relative or whatever the case is to give you comfort or whatever the case is. Or sometimes he can put images in your mind at nighttime, while you sleep. Yeah, I think he can and everything. So, but you can always tell when things come from God if you know. You know what I'm saying? At least I can. So, with that being said, guys, I just want to say thank you for listening. Don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't forget to share the video and to check out my other videos. My next live will be tomorrow because I'm not going to do one on Wednesday. Excuse my bloopers tonight. I'm kind of tired. Let's see what else. I think that's it, y'all. I'm about to go. Let's see. Yeah, I wish I could too, Lord, Lord. Let's see. Let me change this banner. Okay, y'all. There you go. You know I do that every time. Turn the music up, and you know what I'm about to do. Hi, Charm. Y'all have a good night too, okay? And have a blessed tomorrow. And get some sleep and get some rest. And don't be scared tonight because of the stuff I just told you, okay? See y'all later.